I go by your boy Maul.
It's Jay every day.
Hey, man, how was y'all last week?
It was.
What was that, Mom?
What you mean?
You said it was.
No. I was thinking about something else. But no, mine was good. Mine was great. I don't have no, ain't got nothing. It was great.
Mine was good, man. I don't know what I even did. So
Yeah. Mine was good too.
yeah,
Nothing special to
nothing.
catch the people up on.
No, it just be at work, and then sometimes when I be at work, it don't feel like work, cause I done start like watching what I do. I'm gonna put what I do. Drive trucks. We have like time in between, cause you got to get loaded, you got to get your trailer and all that stuff. So I have started like in between them watching trailers and stuff, and in between my little breaks, I have started downloading shows on my iPad. So I've been watching shows in between my breaks. And I'd be so thirsty to hurry up and drive and get my driving over so I can watch my show. Because I'm binge watching a lot of. I'm on something right now, and I don't want to say it because
Did you watch Your Honor yet?
no, I'll probably put that on the list. I'll probably make a list of everything I'm gonna probably be watching or whatnot like that. But I just now getting through the second season of Force.
Why even try to watch Force?
Because I
That's the
watched
question.
I understand that, but I watched the Power.
They got a second season.
Yeah, it was the first season and second season.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
So I finished. I'm on the last episode. I got like 15 minutes.
Was that tough to watch?
No, not really. Because I just like shows. I just like interested in shows. I'm not like you in Spaces who gonna give a hard-earned critique about it. I'm just watching it because it's just some entertainment. I look at it as just entertainment. But it was one part on there, right, that I wish it was a real Chicago dude. Because Diamond had the father of the son that got killed. I don't know if y'all, because Force was there. Yeah. So he was hunting him. He was finna shoot him in the head. But Diamond said, no, fuck that. He grabbed him and took him to the water. And his brother was like, oh, on phone him. That's who we are. And it was like, bro, I wish it was a Chicago dude that said that. He didn't say it. It's you. I know the lingo. So I'm like, oh shit, that's what's happening. But it didn't
One
hit.
four in them.
It didn't
1, 2, 3, 4.
it didn't hit like a Chicago dude would make it hit.
On phone now.
Yeah, see you yeah, he said on phone. He didn't say it right. That's
For them.
for them. So yeah, it was just something to watch. And then you see the different blocks and all that stuff in Chicago and stuff like that. So it'd be kind of interesting.
Did you see? I haven't watched this most recent, I guess, season of.
Ghost with Tariq.
Yeah.
I'm on that next. That's the next one because it's all finished now, and I like to wait till they finish. So I'll be watching that next.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched this season at all.
Oh, okay. Me neither. I ain't seen none of this season.
Shit, boy.
Oh, this season, boy.
Man,
The whole series.
yeah.
I can agree with that.
They could have got somebody else. I mean, look, Mary J. Blige, stick to songs. I feel like they could have had Rock playing Monet. They could have had her in both of them shit.
Rock kill it though. Rock kill it.
Yeah.
Rock kill it. Not gonna lie. Rock kill it.
I'm waiting on Raising Canaan. That's my shit right
Raising
there.
Canaan has the best story of them
Yeah,
all.
That's my shit.
To me, Raising Canaan.
My
has the best
mother,
story.
I hate my mother. my father wasn't there.
Oh shit.
What's wrong, man? You all right? You got
The accent is just so. His accent is so strong.
Is it? I mean, is he from New York?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
I
But
don't know.
like, he's the only one with that accent.
Yeah.
And Rock,
And the whole. Well, I mean, Rock got it a little bit.
Well, Rock is from South Carolina.
I don't know why I keep wanting to say she's from over across the pond.
Oh,
I don't know why I keep wanting to say that.
DHPX said, y'all get you some sweets on Sweetest Day.
Should be getting sweets every day.
And he said, and that's your problem when you was talking about watching shows.
Yeah.
Oh, full African? You say African, so they're going to do the extra shit.
You say that's my problem because I'll be watching show with you.
Because you don't look at shows for, like, you just watch shows for entertainment.
Yeah.
You don't watch shows for, well, I watch stories for how well the story is written.
But I do, but I know which ones to watch it for. Like I know, I pick and choose like that. It's like some of like the only thing that was really good from the series is when Omari Hardwick was with him, the Ghost, the original Ghost. Mm-hmm. That was the shit. You knew you was watching that for the acting, for everything. When you start trying to do all these spinoffs, that means you're just trying to make more money. So it's not. Is it going to be good? Maybe, maybe not. So I'm just going to watch it for what I know what it is for.
Yeah, I would rather him, just like Tyler Perry, I would rather him just focus, like not have so many spinoffs to where he has his attention diverted in so many different ways, and focus on one, maybe 2 shows.
Okay.
But his attention is so diverted, then you gotta.
No, but I like the way he do it though, because he got a summer thing, a fall thing, and a winter thing. So he don't have 2 and 3 shows going at the same time. He'll have like Force will be going. Soon as Force end,
I agree.
Tariq be going. Tariq be going. Then after Tariq be going, then Rocker probably them would be going. See, like he have different things. He said Tyler Perry not for us.
I think that the 50 Cent shit, all the shows, you drag this shit out too long. This shit, like, you know what I mean? I get having some every actual season, but it's like, dude, how long is these shits? Like,
it's so much you can do though.
You can, but you're dragging this like you have to wait a whole nother year for 8 to 10 episodes of what is this, like Raising Kanan? You know any of these, you got to wait so long, and it's like, dude, we dragging this shit out for real.
And to add to that, I think it was season 6 of the first Power with Amari Hardwick. Mm-hmm. The 6th season, whatever the last season was, I believe it was season 6. Each episode was one story
with 4 different point of views.
Yeah, it's like each was a different person's point of view, trying to figure out who did what.
Yeah,
like that wasn't necessary.
It should be slow. Like, I promise you, it's slow. And I mean,
you know what else I want to watch too? I want to watch Snowfall. That's in the thing too.
Oh man, you gotta watch Snowfall. Snowfall was.
I always got through like the because it starts slow.
Everybody's acting in Snowfall was on point.
Yeah, it starts slow, but you got to get into it, and then it starts picking up.
But and that's another thing, right? So you bring up Snowfall. Snowfall is going to give you that close to authenticity of LA in that time, right? You think of The Wire is going to give you that closer authenticity of Baltimore, right? Even Raising Kanan can feel, gives you that authenticity of New York. So when we get something here in Chicago that's not really authentic, right? You get something like Force, and you kind of bouncing all over the place. Like, none of this shit feels like Chicago.
Yeah.
And that's my problem. I don't really watch a lot of TV. So for me, I like for something to really draw me in, a good story or something like that. And I just feel like Force is you're just wasting time. Yeah, it's a bunch of waste of fucking time.
Let's see. Be Humble said never watched. And
never watched what?
Power. I think the first Power was worth watching.
First one, Raising Kanan.
Be Humble. I agree. Cultivate said Force was poop. she used a poop emoji.
Yeah. The only reason I really watch, I like the Force is because it's Chicago, and I was just like trying to root for shit, But it made me kind of mad too, because like, I'm like them in the episodes. It's like, y'all let this New York nigga come run this shit and tell y'all how y'all should have been conducting business to get all this money. You needed a New York nigga to come here and tell us how we should be doing, how y'all should be doing.
And on top of that, he's not even special. Like, it's not like he has some special abilities or powers or connections or whatever. He just can't.
He white.
Plot armor.
He white. When you white, you.
But isn't that better than
magic?
Me? The main players in the story of Force are white.
Yeah, the Irish, the Irish families, shit like that.
But going back, my week was pretty dope. It's actually good and bad news. So, long story short, I don't want to say too much, but my homie, within a span of 2 months, lost his mother, grandmother, and his sister.
Tell him my condolences. I already know.
Yeah, he lost his mother first, and his grandmother soon after that, maybe 3 weeks after that, and then just recently, this past week, we found out that he lost his sister as well. So,
that's some tough shit, right?
Bro, like it was. So that's so heavy. Like there's nothing can be said or done
deepest
whatsoever.
Condolences. Because that's some type of shit that happened to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just some deep shit.
It's tough, man. It's tough. So that was just a bomb that got dropped. So deepest condolences to my homie.
Yeah, deepest condolences, homie.
Yeah, for sure.
Second part, good news was I actually went to the Elements Cigar Lounge.
Shout out to Elements,
Saturday. Man. They had a conference there, and it was not a conference. It's like a meeting, kind of like a men's meeting. And the guy there, I forget his name, but he was talking about the Obama library, right, or something like that. Obama Presidential Library.
Yeah, right down Stony.
Right, but in reality, he was talking about how it's not. People call it the library. It's actually more like a Obama Presidential Center, and they have a whole bunch of other things that go on in there besides just coming in and reading books. They have like a conference center. People can hold meetings there. They have a basketball court. They have all different kinds of things that they go in there.
But they said that's what it's for. When they was building it, that's what
it's not open yet.
Oh, it's not?
No, he was talking like 2026.
Oh, but no, that's when they was talking about building it, that's what they were talking about. It was like, it's not going to just be a library. It's going to be a big center for all that stuff to happen.
Oh, yeah, that's news to me.
I could have sworn I heard that one. Okay.
And it should be. It should be something where the neighborhood could utilize. Is right down borders of 3 different neighborhoods. You got Hyde Park to the north, right next to it, Woodlawn. I think it's technically in Woodlawn, and then you have South Shore. Yeah. So I think that, but the problem is that you're gonna have a lot of when they built this library, when they're building the library, it changes the neighborhood. The demographics of the neighborhood tend to change. So the people that I guess is quote unquote intended for won't be
moved out.
Yeah, they'll move them out.
Should the property value go up?
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of a catch-22 in that situation.
But also too, right? My son played football. I think which one is it? It's one of the Groves, down
the south.
No. Glenbar, is it Glenbar South or Glenbar North? I don't remember which one. It's on Main and Lombard.
Oh,
Main. I forget them. I get them mixed up.
Is it in Lombard?
Yes, in Lombard. It's right for the Channing Castle used to be.
East.
Glenbar East. They played Glenbar East. And we were coming down Main. And you talk about the Obama Center. I have not been that way in a long time. I don't know if y'all have been that way in a long time. They have built a big-ass library on Main. Motherfucker, I think it's 3 stories.
No,
I think it's like 3 stories.
This Obama library big as hell.
But no, but that's just what it reminded me of because I meant to ask y'all about it too. I don't know if y'all have been down that way, but it's like right there, and I'm like, damn, that library big as hell. Me and my wife was talking about it. I'm like, that's a big ass library, and I'm like, they using the hell out of it too because it was like 7 o'clock at night, and they were still, the lights and stuff were still on.
That's it.
Yeah, but they got more to it.
Okay, so it's more vertical.
Yeah, it's more vertical, but that part is vertical, but it expands out. You can show it to them all a little bit.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. But like you say, that's going to push a lot of people out. It's not really going to be used for really who it was made for and all that other stuff. Mm-hmm. The property value going to go up. They for to gentrify all that shit because they're going to use the shit out of it and all that shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And you can already tell, like, when I do, and like I say, man, shout out to Maul, man, get me on this bike. But, you can tell when you're riding through these neighborhoods and you can just see the property value slowly increasing. Places that people probably wouldn't move to 10, 15 years ago. Yep. Races of people that you probably wouldn't normally see over there, they over there now.
It seemed like to me like they'll go ride through the neighborhoods. They'll be like, what the most fucked up is building that right here. Tear that bitch down. And we're going to build our shit. We're going to build us a nice fence, a gate, and we're going to just thug it out. Because we know it's coming. We're going to thug it out. We're going to get this motherfucker for what? Pennies on a dollar. Mm-hmm. We're going to thug it out. It's going to take a year or 2 before we get it built, right? Because we got winter here. So it's going to take a minute to get it to why we want to get it. And by the time we get it, we move in. We got a nice security system. We put cameras all around our stuff. And we good. We're going to just thug it out. Because all we doing is coming here, sleeping here and stuff, and then we going to do our thing elsewhere. We come here, lay our head down, we leave out. Kids don't go to school over here because we got money. Mm-hmm. So they go to school over here. I work way over here.
Sometimes, I'm sorry.
That was from what you were just saying. Was from the perspective of who? The people that's buying the building?
Yeah, people who buying the building.
Okay.
Sometimes Carl and I, or Stogie and I, were talking about this like Friday or something, and he was telling me about a property. And both of you are probably familiar with the neighborhood, but it was like 72nd and. It was somewhere off Kedzie, right? So y'all familiar that
72nd and Kedzie, okay.
70 something in Kedzie. It was right off Kedzie. And it was like $700,000 for the crib.
What?
Yes. And I'm like, it's not a bad neighborhood, but
it's not worth no $700,000.
Yeah, I was like
no,
I was like, dude, like, cuz when I stayed on the west side, right there on Menard, they had a nice, on the west side, they got pretty big houses. Right, but it's still a west side, and they had one home. They wanted like $600,000 for the house. And I was like, I think they do that intentional, where they'll buy it, rehab it, put the price so high that, of course, nobody's going to buy it, but you're waiting for somebody else to buy the next house. And then, you know what, they're going to put their price real high. You don't even have to live in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just go ahead and transform this block from block to neighborhood.
Because my next door neighbor's 7. I can probably at least get $5.50 to $6.
Right. And they're not intending to sell it. It's intended to
drive the property value up.
Yes, and transform the neighborhood to get, certain people in there.
Mm. So would you say that sound, to me, it sounds like modern day redlining?
I think so. I mean, because
I didn't even think about it like that.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I like to see, nice looking neighborhoods and stuff transforming, but it has to be a balance because, like, I make pretty okay money, and I make pretty okay money, and I don't think I can afford a $500,000-$600,000 house just on me, right? So, especially with the interest rates and something like that, like right now, I just don't like so. And you talk about the West Side, well, you don't have a lot of people really flocking to come move out west. I'm just being honest, right? There's certain parts of the West Side that's going to be a little bit more palatable for a lot of people that they like to move over there, but I just don't see a lot of people right now trying to move on that block or specifically trying to spend $500,000-$600,000 on a home.
Yeah, because it's like there's a very, very thin line between capitalism, which I'm all for, and taking advantage.
Yeah.
And I think going to a $700,000 house has to be taking advantage.
Especially over there, bro. It's like that's a working class community.
But okay, so you say the neighborhood wouldn't be worth that, right? But is that more, right? Because I want to get to the question of, because the money you talking about for them houses and stuff in the neighborhood and how it looks, that's not worth that because the neighborhood is so shitty, right?
Right.
No, I'm being honest. We're gonna be 100.
No, yeah, I agree.
But when we go to some of these Latino neighborhoods, and me and my homie Daniel talked about this plenty of times, even though they don't have some of the hugest house and they don't look like all that shit, it be clean. I promise you, when you go down some of these Latino neighborhoods, and I say Latino because it is Latino, some of the blocks that they stay on, it be nobody standing outside. The street lights work. It ain't no trash on the ground. Grasses are cut. Flowers are growing. You be like, damn, I'll move over here. Mm-hmm. But you knew they ain't gonna let you move over there though. Mm-hmm. They gonna give you hell for moving over there. But we don't take care of the little bit of shit that we have though. It be gates be missing, crates be on the ground, trash be everywhere. And it's like, is that the congressman's fault or is that our fault? Or is it a mixture of both?
I think it's a mixture of both, right? I'm not sure what kind of funds or whatever they're privy to. First of all, I know some people growing up, they lived in the projects. And just because you lived in the projects doesn't mean that your house or anything had to be filthy. It was nothing to buy a 99-cent can of kitchen cleanser, you know what I mean, and, some bleach or whatever and clean up your house.
Or pick up trash. Just pick up trash.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. To pick up trash. There's nothing to pick up trash. And if you don't pick up trash, what happens is it becomes a magnet to more trash. When people see, right? So when people see trash, like, oh, shit, nigga, do some trash out there. So I'm throw mine too. And that's what happens. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, a lot of times when you get people who are kind of on the lower income spectrum, mm-hmm. They kind of come with that mentality too, where it's like, well, fuck your shit. I'm not gonna clean up after myself. And don't get me wrong, you got people who make money and they kind of like that too. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the community, and I think that's when the community has to come together, right? And you have to make sure that your grass is cut and you clean in front of your crib, and you can help out on your block.
Yeah, and you can, and I don't mean to cut you off, mm-hmm. but it don't take you much to go to Miss Johnson next door. You know her son stay or her granddaughter or grandkids stay far away. It's just her. Mm-hmm. It don't take you nothing to, let me cut Miss Johnson grass too, or let me pick up the trash in front of Miss Johnson house too.
Yeah.
And a lot of those yards aren't big yards.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So like you want to cut the grass, that take you all of 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that. But I think it's more so, you said it's either it's our fault or the government fault.
I say congressman because because that's who really on block by block. It's because it be because
that was bothering me.
It be because of the congressmen over there in the Latino blocks. They be Latino too, and they care about their people. Some of our congressmen be there, but they don't really care. They just there for the check.
Right.
And I'm not gonna say all of them. It's not all of them. It's not all of them. It's not all of them. Sister Everyday, what's going on? It's not all of them.
Maybe I need to go back.
You're just all over the place right now.
No, because I'm trying to get us center.
But it's not all of them though. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know it's. I think it's more so to us. It's like we don't be really caring about us sometimes. And I'm not saying all.
Right.
It just seemed like that sometimes.
Well, that's why I was going with it, because I think more often than, I don't say more often than not, this is completely my thought process. The government and the people with the air quotes money and people that are have enough to fund all of these $700,000 houses or whatever, they're reacting off of what they see happening. Mm-hmm. Right. So when it comes to picking up trash, well, somebody put the trash there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just why. See, this is why we are so cool and we have these conversations, because our conversations, just one small thing leads into this whole big old conversation. It's like I absolutely love that about us. That's super dope, for real.
But it's also to like Michael Jackson say, if you want to see the change in the world, look at yourself first. Look at the man in the mirror. And that's why, even though I stay where I stay at, I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I'm this big dude, I go clean up everything. But if I'm coming in the house, I live here. If I see a piece of paper, I'm getting that shit up. I'm walking in the house, I pick it up, I throw it in the trash can. If I see this, I'm picking it up, I'm throwing it in the trash can. Now, if it's something that's wet and nasty, I don't got no gloves, so I can't really do nothing about that. I'm not going to just pick that up with my bare hands. But like regular paper, napkin, I pick this up and throw it in the garbage. And my wife asks me, why are you doing that? I stay here. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. If I stayed on a block or I had a two flat, as I'm coming in the house, I see paper, I'm going to get that shit up.
Littering is one of the main factors into property values.
Yeah, it just don't take nothing just to pick some fucking paper up. It makes the whole, even if you ain't got shit but dirt there, if you pick the trash and the bottles and all that, it's some clean dirt now. Damn it, what are you talking about? You feel me? At least it ain't nasty dirt. Go get some grass seeds. Throw some grass seeds over there in the winter. It'll grow. The grass will be green as hell by the time the summer comes. By the time the summer or the spring comes. We stay in Chicago. All that snow and water and that moisture gonna make that grass be green as a motherfucker when we come back around to springtime. Yeah. It's just the little things I think that everybody is always looking at, like somebody's trying, like I always say, everybody's not out here trying to get you. And just because you did something don't mean that you need something for everything you do or anything like that. It should just be in your morale and your morality to you to want to clean up and do things just to do it. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
1,000%. Well, while we're switching to one of the first actual topics of today, do us a favor and send this to 2 people. Tell them that your favorite after church podcast.
2 people. 2.
I was like, is he doing that on purpose?
2 people.
Tell them that your favorite after church podcast is live.
2 people.
Right now.
Or no, 3 people. 3 people.
So I wanted, oh man, so much to talk about. I wanted y'all to hear y'all opinions about this right here.
Ooh, let's pick 2 to 3 of them, and then we gonna that's it. All right.
Okay.
Because Spaces want us to be here 8 hours.
Not 8 hours. I just want to talk about this.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get 2 to 3, 2-3 solid ones. Let's do the Shannon Sharp one. Let's do this one, and then let's know you want to do the Obama one. Let's do this one.
Shannon Sharp. Okay.